Welcome to Onourshelf. Let's see what Bartholomew has for us today. Alright, we have the WWE Heavyweight Championship toy belt. The 2014 edition. Okay, so today we have the 2014 WWE Championship Kids Toy Belt. This is the new updated version that is replacing this version right here, which was released last year, early 2013. And there are quite a few differences about this replica and the 2013 Kids replica. For instance, this time around the Velcro strap is actually sewn in on both sides. Last year's version it was not sewn in. One piece of the Velcro came with some adhesive and you had to place it where you wanted to place it. But as you can see this time around it is completely sewn in, so it should last longer, and it does fit up to a 38-inch waist. At least that's what they claim. I'm thinking more like a 32-inch waist. However, the belt itself is approximately 38 inches long. As far as the strap goes, it's a thin, pleather-like material, and it's very flexible, as you can see right here, and it's 3 pieces sewn together. Now, as far as the actual center and side plates go, they are made out of soft enamel plastic, finished with gold plating, and the center plates inside the side plates are not removable. As far as I can tell, there are no extra ones you can buy. They're just kind of set in place right there. Now, one thing that's a huge plus about these side plates and the center plate this time around is that they have acrylic rhinestones. If you notice, last year's version didn't have rhinestones at all. It was just that the plastic was molded to look like rhinestones and was painted to also match the color, as you can see right here. But you may also notice that last year's version had that little bar in between the side plate and the center plate. This time around it's missing. As you can see, there is no thin little bar that goes in between those two, which is kind of weird. As soon as they improve on something, they also take something away. I guess it's give and take to kind of keep the price the same. As far as the center plate goes, here it is. Lots of rhinestones. They're not exactly accurate as far as where they're placed, but kids aren't going to be able to tell the difference. In fact, most adults won't be able to tell the difference either unless you're like a hardcore belt fan. The strap behind the plate is very soft. As you can see, I'm poking at it. It moves very easy. And ironically, the World Heavyweight Champion font at the bottom of the belt is actually centered better than the real belt. Also, the two W's stacked on top of each other is just one piece of solid plastic. There is no cutout in between the two W's. It's just painted to look like a cutout. Here are some pictures and video of the adult replica and the kid replica side by side. Here's a look at the thinness of the strap and the plates. And here's just an overall look at the texture of the strap and the stitching so you can see how it's done. I think it's done pretty well, by the way. And as I always say, I think this is the best value replica belt you can get because it's only 24 bucks. Versus any other replica you buy, you're gonna pay a lot more money and it's still considered a replica belt. So it's a great deal all around. And this particular belt is recommended for ages 5 and up, and I believe it's made by Mattel. I'm not sure about that because they make a lot of their toys and replica belts, but the way you saw it, the way I presented it to you is the way I got it, just like this, just the belt, that's it, no packaging or nothing. So, but I believe it's made by Mattel, but I don't see it on their website. So overall, I think they did a really good job on this kids replica version belt. I think this is the best replica version of a kids belt to date. So if your kid's a wrestling fan or you're a kid watching this, definitely pick this belt up. You won't regret it. This belt's done really well. My only concern is that since this is a kid's belt and they're using their acrylic rhinestones this time around, well, we know kids tend to throw their belts around and slam them on the ground. Some of those rhinestones might end up missing, but if you can deal with that, it's a great value. So take care. I'll see you guys in our next